What is up, everybody? It's the Brew podcast. It's your boy, it's your girl, and this is episode 22. We coming at you today, and we'll start it off with something I don't know if you know is going on, but do you know that the Gulf of Mexico is on fire?
Is it?
Yeah, dog. Check this shit out, right? Like, go right here, and then Gulf. Why do they call it Gulf?
It's Gulf. Gulf.
Oh, never mind.
Let's see. Oh my.
Oil spill be like, bro, that's wild. Look at that.
Wow. Thank you. Use it to know how you look. Holy moly.
It's been burning for like hours. Oh, 5 hours. Okay, yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah. You saw how crazy that is? That's wild, right? I don't know what happened with that.
That's
Like,
insane.
that's definitely like an oil spill, something.
Yeah, that looks crazy. That looks like some cinematic movie shit.
Yeah, that's
That
wild.
was wild.
That was wild. That's
Man.
wild, son. That's crazy. That shit looks like hell on earth. Like,
Yeah.
it's bad for all the ocean life there and everything. Like, bro, you're setting mad people's cribs on, mad animals' cribs on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
All right. First, I just wanted to run through real quick. I wanted to just kind of get this out there. I'm doing this like little fake little exposing of YouTubers, right? So I'm just gonna run through this,
Okay.
and if you have something to say, just say it. If not,
Okay.
we'll move on to the next topic. Started off with the god himself, Joe Rogan.
Uh-huh.
He just sells random nutrition items and bro stuff and talks on major topics, but then when it gets like more serious and time to get precise, he just goes, I don't know anything. I'm just like, I just want to talk about it.
He does that because one, he already has enough money, so he doesn't really care. Two, his platform is so big that at this point, anything that he says, like he has to watch everything he says. And at that point, I mean, because of that, I feel like he just stopped caring in a way.
That's true. That's
You know what I mean? Like he's just, you know, because at that point, once you got enough, he went up to get the cat. Oh, he wants to, Simba, the bigger cat, wants to go downstairs, so he let him know, like, hey, open the door. But yeah, at some point, when you're already financially set, you have your contracts in place, and your platform is that big that it's saturated.
Yeah.
You just stop giving a shit.
But the thing was, like, I think all right, yeah, okay.
You just stop giving a shit,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
it's
he's talked so much already that it's like,
Yeah.
what is there?
Well, like,
to say?
I just wanted to use the word exposing in this because of the reason that I just wanted to show like what their real thing was on this.
Okay.
Not this like everybody thinks that Joe Rogan is having these like beyond life or like these dope ass conversations about topics that might be taboo or not. Like it's not even like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, he's pretty much, because what he's doing is that he's exiting his you know, like his platform is making an exit. I feel like he's eventually gonna just stop.
Yeah.
You know,
John McAfee had said something about Joe Rogan where like with the okay, so John McAfee has said that, you know how Joe Rogan goes like DMT, it's like this drug and it makes you communicate with this, communicate with that. So like John McAfee said Joe Rogan has like a child's view on like DMT because Joe Rogan tried weed after like 30.
Okay.
And he tried DMT after 30 or whatever. So it's like you didn't like do it long enough and have really crazy experiences as a young kid to really understand what the drug maybe is. You took it so late that you think all the magical things about it.
Okay, right. But I mean, at the same time, it's his experience and it's his show. So what the fuck?
Yeah, but he also says it like this extravagant opening thing DMT is, when it's really not.
Yeah.
Like, I've done DMT, it's really not. It's cool, it's different than mushrooms, but it's not as gassed up as it really is. Like, you still gotta focus on real life.
Right.
DMT does not help you get a fucking breakthrough opening of a thought. Neither does mushrooms.
I understand.
It does nothing to that sort.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's probably why he's also at this point like, oh, I have nothing to say, whatever.
Yeah, like a lot of conversations that end up just happening is just like, I mean, it's not even his fault at this point. It's just kind of like thing that's been rotated. Mm-hmm. Everybody that's like an intellectual comes on his show, tells this guy who claims and says he does not know anything at all and he's a dummy. They go, you're so smart, you're so great, you're so powerful.
Well, they're gonna tell him that because he has the platform for them to be on.
And then they like gas him.
People need to understand this is business. Yeah, it's a podcast. Yeah, it's still a business.
No, but like all these intellectuals come, and the most intellectual conversation that goes on, if a boy is really a boy and a girl is really a girl, that's really as deep as it really goes.
But I mean, at some point,
and our aliens are real.
At some point, that's also the responsibility of the viewer to sit there and digest. Like, okay, is this actual? Like, is this? Is this just for show? It's obviously
the viewer should understand it's not more on Mr. Rogan himself, but like it's more on the viewer because
it is on the viewer because you're getting exactly what you see is exactly what you're getting with Joe Rogan. So it is what it is.
Another one. Remember that Carl Rock guy from the traveling thing?
Yeah.
He traveled India. So I just wanted to get his thing across where like. Just want to talk about like he's married to the daughter of a politician, and he's basically like what he was doing in his videos is going around snitching on Indians. It's like all the stuff that he does, right? Like basically like he has a video where he goes buying ganja in India, buying this, or don't get scammed by that. He does bring a good, I guess, image of like what India should be working towards, like cleaning up all these type of things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you really look behind it, this dude's building a social media following, which is also he's married to the daughter of a politician, which helps out the politician clean up all the stuff that he's snitching on.
Oh.
And then he goes to Pakistan and comes back, and he could be a spy.
Double whammy.
Because he already got kicked out of Pakistan once for being a spy. Or being looked at as a spy.
I used to watch a show and
but he did a lot of he should expect that because he is married to the daughter of a politician.
Right.
Like you really gotta you're a spy regardless. Like if I go to India, I'm the son of a colonel from the army, I'm a spy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you might do. Like and these countries, it really matters what other people think of you, right? That's really what matters at the end of the day. That's how you can really control everything. Like you could be a drug lord, and as long as people think you go to the mosque and everything, you're good. Literally, you're good. Like, how do they think nothing happens to like child predators in Pakistan? Because they work in the mosque. They go, they do some child molesting shit. They get arrested. They get emasculated or whatever it is. Like they get their thing cut off. Like they don't have no sexual urges. Then they go right back to the mosque and just start working there. Wow. They just give their life to God. So like, that's just that's one thing with the Carl Rock, and people like what was it, Mr. Bald? No, like Bald and Broke, Bald and Bankrupt, the guy that used to travel, and the other random white European dudes traveling to like Colombia, Philippines, Thailand, like. We know you're just trying to go there for some pussy and trying to make money off of this extra shit. Yeah. That's just another thing. Just running through all these like YouTubers. That's what I'm doing.
I'm pretty sure people know as well, and I know that they know that it's obvious as well. It's very obvious.
It is. I don't know. I just wanted to get this out of the way.
It is very obvious.
And then Edward Snowden, according to John McAfee, could actually be a spy living in Russia. Like, how do we not know Edward Snowden is like a double spy? That they're like, we're gonna let this guy expose this one information about us, and then we'll control the narrative after that.
I'm just gonna say one thing: if the U.S. government wanted you dead, you'd be dead, bro. So if you're not dead, that's us.
He said this thing like Snowden went from here to there he went to like China, and then he went to like he was trying to go to a Spanish country, but he went through Russia. Why would you go through Russia if you're trying to get to a Spanish country? There's like a million different ways to get there.
Yeah.
Like he did this purposely so he would get kidnapped and not kidnapped, but like stopped in Russia and then have to stay in Russia to get information for the U.S.
Yeah,
and he's just still an agent working for the government, still getting passed around. Like they told him what to say.
As I got into researching his character, I got less and less interested because
but he's not shook. He's not shook. He has
because
his girl over there,
intuitively I'm like, no, this is a very.
I'm supposed to put my faith in this one random white guy who never saw struggle, and he's like now fighting for the truth apparently, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anybody who's involved and has a name in the U.S. government and is alive still.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Like they do way worse shit to their own people. No, it was like politicized and everything. They gave him probably like a shitload of money.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't believe. So that's that.
Throw a little controversial subject in there real quick. What are your thoughts about basically people getting tight that Chauvin, whatever, the cop that killed George Floyd, got 23 years or 22 years. They wish that he got like life or death penalty or 50, 60 years. What is your thoughts on it?
My thoughts is that people need to realize this is how the system works.
Okay, and nobody ever mentioned that his family got millions of dollars.
Yeah, because to them, like, people want to see. It's easier for people to overlook the positives in a situation and just to focus on the negative. Yeah. So in this case, the negative is the cop only got 20 plus years. The positive is they got paid out. It completely just flew over their heads. They're just focused on the cop. Because what does the mass media focus on? The cop, the tragedy, the this. So what are most people going to overlook? And then that's the only thing they keep going back to. So they showed you the positive. They showed you the outcome.
$13.7 million for his family. And they're still mad that guy got 22 years. He didn't get no money. At 22 years.
And he's
22 years, like, yeah, he's a cop too. Like, they're gonna, but like, everybody just like forgot. Like, okay, everybody just wants to focus on bad things. Why not just focus on the good thing that this family got so much money to actually be taken care of now?
Yeah,
they keep saying that the dad is gone, there's no dad being raised, and money doesn't do anything. They didn't have money, and they had a dad that was, I don't want to say nothing bad about dead, but we know, like the dude didn't have the clean history. So it's not like his family got taken. Why don't, like, I'm just like on the side of like, why are they focusing on the good part that they're actually good now?
Yeah, I do understand where the argument comes from.
Like, they won't even at some point put up as a thing, like, if they want to say, like, maybe, like, George Floyd sacrificed himself so his family could have a good life. That's actually one weird way of saying that dude turned out to do the father. Like, you know, like, it's like he died. Like, they won't say that.
I do.
They all just want to focus on all the negative things.
Listen, I do.
$13.7 million as a raised GoFundMe.
I do understand with the argument where the cop only got 20. I understand it. I completely get it.
$13.7 million, and who's gonna keep track if the family does anything with that money or just blows it away?
But people also
athletes go broke.
Yeah, people also need to realize that this is. If you want to focus just on that, then you need to focus. How much? Can I just finish what I'm about to say? If you want to focus on that, then you need to focus on the legal system as a whole, because this is a bigger conversation. That's all.
How much damaging it could be to your brain when your dad dies and your family gets $13.7 million and you're like 5 or whatever, how old his daughter is. The mental, the people. They're not talking about the good. They're not talking about the good either. And what? We all know how it goes when family gets a lot of money. Yeah. And they're supposed to go to the daughter or something.
A child is not focused on, they don't care about money. They're focused on their dad not being around.
Are you sure?
If it's a
It's
child,
a GoFundMe. 13.7 million.
I'm saying
she can't count that high.
I'm saying a child doesn't care about money. Children
Till
don't
how
care about
long?
money. Well, obviously,
Till
once
how
they
long?
got older.
No, what's older? Maybe a month, maybe 2 months, 3. You don't know what she's seeing her family change with that money. She's gonna see the family change, right? Somebody's gonna change with that much amount of money around her. She's not gonna keep noticing that her dad's not there.
I bet you different. That's just my thoughts. I don't. Kids don't give a shit about money unless they've been programmed by the family.
Wait.
Different.
Wait. So tell me, what do you think that I'm saying that kids think about money? Kids don't think about money. What do you think?
It sounds like you're saying that the kid is like, oh, my dad's dead, but it doesn't matter because I'm rich. That's
and
what
she's
it sounds
famous.
Like. It's a child.
She's gonna get love from everywhere. You don't think that's the messes you up in your head?
What I'm trying
You don't
to
think
tell
you're supposed to get a balance of things in life?
I'm trying to tell you is that generally kids don't really pay attention. They care more about their parent. However,
she doesn't go to school.
Can you let me finish? However, if the family dynamic is focused on the money, then obviously the child doesn't know anything, so she's gonna follow the family.
Bro, my boy lost his dad at 9, 8 something. He never even noticed his dad gone.
Maybe I mean.
You get what I'm saying? Like when my mom passed and I asked him for the help, he was like, "Bro, I don't know what to tell you. I never felt anything. I was too young. I didn't know how to feel with it." And he didn't get $13.7 million. And he doesn't go to school where kids know what he looks like. The fame, the rise, how can I do better than life and things? Bro, you just got $13 million. How are you gonna make a come up story? You gonna make $50,000? What makes you want to even succeed once you got that much money? You got an article that says this right here. What makes you want to do anything?
I mean, at this point, that's the family's.
How do you even grow up wanting to do anything after that?
That's the family's responsibility at that point. That's all. Because then you have to be able now. You need a really strong family system to be really.
Oh yeah,
strict.
we know American families are so strong.
But what I'm saying in a hypothetical situation, the person in charge in the family needs to hold that super tight and make sure people still work their ass off to learn life lessons. But unfortunately, that's probably maybe not gonna happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's that. What is this?
I'm trying to show you a video of a guy who.
I have to utilize the lesson.
Oh my god.
I know.
Okay, this guy was the smartest guy ever. This is 1980. The video is called 1986.
Chat for a second. Let me just use the restroom. I'm not gonna hold it for an hour, so just let me use it.
So she's not gonna hold it for an hour, right? But when we go hiking, she'll hold it for 2 hours. Yeah, that's weird. She didn't want to go when I went to the bathroom. She didn't want to move. She didn't want to move to fix the fan. But now she want to get up and go and move to the bathroom. As I'm about to discuss a very important topic right here. This man right here in this video, I wish I knew his name. I wish I would see his name. But this man in this video called 1986-1989 Special Report, quotes, Crack NYC. Alright? In this video, this man says a very important thing that's very important to the culture that people should know. Alright? And I'm going to wait for her to get back so I can play this. But I'm going to tell you this, and I've already said this again. I've already said this before. You know, I might tell you a different thing since I've already said that before. Weather here really has an effect on my mood. But the rain's been very nice and chill because it's been very hot. Yeah. And heat over here hits different than heat in California. Because it's more humid here. And it's like getting hit with heat from a microscope. You know? Hi, Bob. Is Bob coming? Oh, no, he's not. But yeah. So, as we wait, I'm gonna talk maybe about something else then. We might not have to talk about something else. Cause
All
she
right.
is back.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Baba.
Okay, we're back to this video again.
What are you talking shit about hiking?
So they're asking people like, they're doing this. I don't know if it's a white lady. It sounds like a white lady. She has this weird approach. She keeps saying like, why do? She keeps asking black people or like people in the hoods like, why do people do crack? And then like she'll like end up saying, why do you do crack?
Yeah.
And then like she doesn't. I think she doesn't mean you as in you directly, but she says you, so it's kind of bad. But it's like, but these people. This is old school New York, and this man is so smart. But it's like. Back then, people had no like. There was no sensitive to anything. You could say whatever. They would just still answer back. Like, bro, I would say back in the day, people were way more respectful, even when it was crazier. Just like based on these videos.
It's alright, because I'm going to talk. I hope I can say it, but it's still things that
Reminds me of Bill Cosby a little bit while he talks.
I know.
You know, partner.
People don't understand the circumstances. Explain why do people start using this stuff?
Well, I think it's just because mainly, now we're poor here, and I'm trying to say this, there's no jobs here. It's nothing here. I mean, the kids grow up, they go to school, half the school. My daughter goes to school over there. One time, the principal, I know, because people don't come to school, he had a note on there, no parents in it, so that's not true. I mean, if I was one, maybe 2 or 3 was there. But it's not true, there are no parents here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you would get, you got 600 students, 619 students over there. Maybe 4 or 5 would come, 6, 7, 8 would come. And they would come only because, most times because you would say, well, we're having donuts, cookies, but see, that's conditioning. This is what I think is conditioning that, you're not worth nothing. Nobody, black children don't seem to think they're worth nothing. It's a party, it's gold, jewelry. Jewish children is a tradition, it's always tradition. I try to teach mine that Jewish children is always tradition. Who you are, where you came from, what this day is about, what that's about. We don't learn about. I'm going into something that most white people say.
You already said Jewish, right?
I'm going into the African thing. We don't hear about Africans and in Egyptian times, truly there were black people there, but people want to trivialize that. They don't want to give you that. That's tradition.
Black children feel like they're not worth nothing. Why does that make them want to try crack?
Because it's easily accessible, it's freedom, it's forgetfulness, it's you out here, excuse me expression, the white man can't mess with you while you're head, you're high, you're heavy, you're in the gold, you're bad. And bad is bad. I mean, I see, just like on TV, I came home from work yesterday and I saw an Oprah Winfrey show. They was talking about who's the baddest bitch, man. I mean, is that something for at 4 o'clock afternoon? You know what I'm saying? I mean, kids watch this at 4 o'clock afternoon. Man, that's something new.
1986.
Say, I'm a bad bitch, and the word kept, you know what I'm saying? It's the images that these kids get. It's the images. They sit here, they sit here in their homes, they see these images. And they want these things. Well, these things are not here. Look where you at. These things are not here. When they see the commercials,
Always go to the hood. It's some bad Latin bitch in Corona and the poster of the liquor store, and it's just hookers all around. Like, it's like, bro, that bitch ain't here. Like, this ain't here. What you looking at, it ain't here. The shit on TV, it ain't here. All the Mozzies you see in the hood ain't bought. They rented. Or the drug dealers is rented. They're here for now, going tomorrow.
they want these things. This ain't look good, man, with a guy going by in a car and that girl. They want these things, man. There's nobody giving them access to these doggone things that's out here.
Why do you use crack? Does it help you get those things?
Why do you use crack?
It helps you forget that you can get it.
She's so
It didn't phase him at all.
It helps you say,
Good.
well, you get crack, you get how you dream. And we say the next time, it's a dream. That's my people. You got my people. It's a dream. And if you can't get it, so you can hide. And you can float, and they go away for a while. They go away and they rest, and they say, well,
You know what? This is exactly like motherfuckers be selling hella lean and then should be acting like on IG like they make hella money. But half of the time they're trying to sleep and get away from the lifestyle that they already had. Most of yard plugs, sit at home watching TV with music videos on, smoking fat blunts. That's really most of what they
life
do.
pass you by.
Or just waiting to get away
Until
from
you
what
die.
they're doing to make money. They're just trying to get away from what they're trying to do while they're just chilling. Like they're just trying to get away from what they do.
It's a vicious cycle, and it's a way to try to find the easy way out in life.
And they tell lies to each other. You know, they say, "Oh, we're gonna have this," and we're gonna live in some other kids for a while. It's always temporary. When you look at the shelters around here, you see the kids, you see young boys, young women in shelters now. They're 18, 19 years old. They had money one time. They had money. Maybe they had money for a year. And they flew high. It was dynamite.
Dynamite.
There's nothing without all this on the traffic that the world showed them that they should have. It wasn't education. It wasn't good teachers. It wasn't picking up school. It wasn't making the school right for them to go to. It was the traffic.
That it was very accessible, but it was easy to get. How many times a day do you pass somebody who's selling it?
Numerous stuff. I mean, I couldn't count them, but all day long, let's say that, all day long, you can.
You walk. How long is the walk from your house to
It's
your
a good
school?
daughter right here, watch.
When you walk from your house to your school, how many people do you see selling crack? 3 people. 3 people? You know who they are? But it's just, usually it's 3 people, or it's the same 3 people? How do you know they're selling?
Because when I go to school, I see them.
What do they say?
They don't say nothing.
They try to sell to you?
No.
Who do they sell to?
These people.
You know they're selling crack, though. How do you know they're selling crack?
Because I see them.
What is it look like you're going over there?
You know what you're going to tell them.
It's in a bottle, and it makes them sick when they take it.
So you know not to take it. Who told you not to?
My father and my mother.
What do they tell you would happen to you if you do?
I'll die.
You think that's true?
Yes.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, you know, you.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I know it says 1986, 1989, but it feels just like
Today.
today.
It feel like just like today.
And this is my point exactly. People gotta stop waiting for something to happen. You gotta live your life correctly. Like we can't. When is it? Like y'all not tired?
Yeah.
Like you're not tired. Like what is? How long do you want to stay trapped in the same bullshit? Like, I
All right, on to the next topic.
He looks horrible.
British K-pop artist claims to be a trans Korean. The DC Shorts. British battering.
He looks like that guy that tried to turn himself into a Ken doll. Have you seen that
Oh
guy?
yeah. He
looks
does.
like
He
him.
does. He look like his brother or some shit.
Yeah.
So
He looks like Aaron Carter.
Then they say, okay, then I lie for your age. You say you're 49. I don't want to lie. I want to be myself. So don't force me to lie. Why did not be
I'm trying to see if so what it is, guy, like trying to see where like the
identifies Korean. That's just my culture. That's my home country.
That's not your home country.
But people are very angry in Hollywood. It's my culture. That's my home country. That's exactly how I look now. And I also identify as Jimin. That's my Korean name. But not only that, I know it's a little bit confusing for some people. Nobody's ever come out as Jimin or Korean, but this is something that you guys know. If you follow my journey for the last 8 years, I've really struggled with identity issues, with who I am. Trans Koreans are Koreans. Let me put it again. Trans Koreans.
Nothing? Alright, I'll just move on. It's just weird, homie. You're weird. I don't know, bro. Like, just stick with what you was born with, bro. You wilding over here trying to change races, and then you're not a boy or a girl. You like in the middle, and it's like, yeah, boy, they need more sun in the UK. It's not the answer, but they just need a little more sun. That's not the answer, though.
Listen, I just backstory. I studied in the UK for like 4 years. At the end of my last year, I was dying to feel the NYC sun because my hair was falling out. So
you was dying to be a boy.
Bruh, my hair was falling out. They have no sun. It's bad. It's really bad. Like,
my hair was falling out.
It was because of it gave me vitamin D deficiency being there for that long. Because there was no sun. So my body was just like freaking out. And it's not used to that. It's used to NYC sun, you know? You get sun here. So, and then I'm Dominican on top of that. So it's like, bro, my genetics need sun. Like, anyways, yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
Okay.
Let's move on, please.
Write this. Guy jumps out of window. Jumps out of window raid.
Ew, his tailbone.
Grab the weed, nigga, then we out.
Oh, he could still. Wow, he needs it.
Trying to make it make sense.
Yo, look at that. What floor is he on the first, second, third? Like the third story, bro. This man, and what the thing is, this is crazy because he jumped around, like there's a fencing area. He could have landed straight down, but he angled himself. And he was probably watching parkour videos. I saw some comments that were like, he's definitely done this before. Definitely. Like, out of that window, he's jumped before.
Because it looks like he knew how to land. That's
why I was like, I don't even know how he landed right on his tailbone and got up. Like, I don't know. Because, like, yo, bro.
That means his tailbone has taken a beating to be able to handle it.
Look. Jump, man. He did the fucking pop smoke on the way down, nigga. Like. Nigga landed straight foot. Nigga said, I'ma land like this, like a gangster. I'ma land straight down like a gangster.
Yo.
And then the foot just gave out. As soon as and then right to the ass bone. Yo, no way is he not hurt. Like his adrenaline is kicking in. But comments, he ran away. But he wanted to run though. Yeah. That's what he wanted to do. So, and you see ain't no fire escapes in the projects. They took the bitches up. And so he landed, got up, got his other shit, and dipped. My son had the matching shirt with the sneakers.
Holy moly.
That's funny. But yeah, man, that was about it.
I just real quick, Sha'Carri Richardson, the sprinter, who basically now is disqualified from the Olympics 2021.
But she did run though, right, in it? Did she run in it? Because I know she won something, but I don't know if that was like an old thing that she ran. I seen that video, so that's not this year?
No, she didn't. No, she will miss the Olympics after testing positive.
Oh, I thought she... Okay, so this is what I thought. I thought she tested positive, but they still let her run, but was like, you're not counting.
She won a big race that basically will lead her to the Olympics.
Oh, that's the one I saw.
But because she tested positive for... Like, all I want to say is, bro, we need to move on from this plant. I'm tired.
They just arrested a basketball player in Texas for having a joint on him.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah, he had one joint on him and they arrested him.
I'm tired. And then also, there was
I was smoking a whole quarter in Texas, nigga, on the block. Walking, nigga. Dangerous.
Anyways.
Dangerous.
And then there was a video I saw, some guy basically talking about her and how she shouldn't... she should be more sexified to get sponsorships. So
What do you mean?
saying that her look. So he's basically like, oh, like she's not gonna get placements because she has this bright wig. Shikari guy talks about appearance, something like that. Should pop up. Oh, what the hell? I don't know where I saw it.
Fuck it.
I don't know where I saw
Well,
it.
what was he saying basically? Break
But
it down.
basically, he was saying that like, 'cause what she has on is like an extension or wig. So he's just saying that she needs to look more presentable because as a black woman, the way that she looks is not gonna get her placements.
She looks good.
I think she looks good too.
Yeah, she looks good.
He said that.
I didn't even know that was a wig.
Yeah, he said she needs to take the wig off. That she looks ugly. That she needs to look more like this chick.
I mean, bro, she's
Olympic
beating the bitches in the races with more weight on her head. Less weight? What do you want her to be?
I
Just
think he's
sprinting
just
through
a
these
hater.
hoes?
He's just a hater.
You know, yeah, he's just a hater. Because if she did listen to him, she'd be faster. She's just holding on to that, bro. You don't know. She's like, look. It's like this. It's like the scene in. This is what it's seen like. The scene from like Dragon Ball Z when you take off the weighted clothing, bro. That's like a 10-pound wig. You don't even know how heavy that is. She probably gels it just to make it like aerodynamic. It's like the fucking thing in the back of the car. You know that thing in the on the hoods.
Yeah,
the fucking
yeah. I know what you're talking
vroom
about.
vroom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot the thing.
Yeah.
But this is her right here.
It's true. I'm nowhere near as fast as I would like to be. It's time to
This is the Olympics.
just a minute, please.
This is her.
Before we continue, I need to shed some of these clothes. Suit yourself. If you're going to lose, you might as well be comfortable. I can tell you.
See, that's that guy. He's like trying to be like, oh, you should be bald. And she's like, look, let me show you what I got.
Well, I'll be. He's taking that thing off. Now this should be interesting.
That's her hair.
Goku, do you mind if I take a look at your shirt? It's pretty much the same principle here. Your wristbands as well. And your boots. Don't worry about this stuff. We'll take care of it. Thanks, Krillin. Each of those boots weigh 20 kilos. My feet have never felt so sore.
That's you.
I don't believe this guy. He'll do anything to get stronger.
I'm about to get me a wig.
This is impossible.
Yeah, this is lit.
Water around.
Aye, boo boo.
Look. That's right.
I said I'm only about 100 kilos. Are you kidding? 100
Wait.
kilos? Lighter than a feather.
He's giving me an idea. Thanks. Lit. Facts, but that's a fact. Anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't want her to take that off, bro. She take that off, she'd be like, Goku, like. Can't do that, bro. They might arrest her for speeding.
Facts.
You know how they do black people?
Oh,
They always pull you over for speeding. He was going too fast. What?
yeah, speaking of crack, just real quick, that just reminded me.
Speaking of crack, what? That's so fucked up. You said that. I said
No,
black
no.
people, and then you said speaking of crack.
No, because
Hey,
I was thinking about the video that you played. Because I was thinking about the video that you played, not her. But referring back to that video.
I said black people. I didn't say her.
No, but I was thinking about the video. Nah, I wasn't listening to you at that point. I was tuning you out. On the, what was it? Like 2 days ago, I was on the bus on the way home, and there was this lady like just, I knew it was crack. She was crack. And I'm like, and it's just reminding me of that video that we saw of the guy speaking and the daughter. And it's like, man, 2021 is still happening. Like, we just.
So
need
you
to
felt
be
like you
better.
should have went to her and asked, like, why do you do crack?
I'm not gonna know. She was tweaking. I don't know what she's capable at that point. At that point, you have superhuman strength. I'm not approaching you. Like, One of the people that I helped, he was high on K2 one day. I stayed 6 feet. Just like nowadays. I was like, no way. And he was like, I remember I had to see him to check, just check his mental health. And he's like, Miss K, don't worry, I'll protect you. And I'm like, well, you need to protect yourself.
Introducing Klondike shakes.
But yeah. Okay. On that note,
40 minutes in.
That note, thank you for tuning in, guys. This is the
Thank
Brew
you.
Podcast again.
Shout out to the new people on our IG. Follow us on IG, the Brew Podcast.
Thank you very much. Episode 22.
For 22 dumbbells.
Yeah.
22 graphics. 22 creative studios.
Okay, so thank you guys, and we're out.
Bye. Oh, happy July 4th.
And we're out.
Okay, I think the chicken should be good to start making.